Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I am Dr. Asad Abbas. In this lecture, we will start our discussion with the foundational concepts of software quality assurance. We will discuss the IEEE's definition of software quality assurance and the expanded definition of software quality assurance. We will also compare these two definitions to know the difference between the two. Then we will discuss the objectives of software quality assurance. And finally, we will discuss the significance of the activities performed by the software quality assurance group in any software organization. Software quality assurance consists of the means of monitoring the software engineering processes and the methods used to ensure quality. The methods by which this is accomplished are many and varied and may include ensuring conformance to one or more standards such as ISO 9000 standard or models such as the capability maturity model. Software quality assurance encompasses the entire software development processes such as the requirements definition, software design, coding, testing, release management, deployment, product integration, etc. That is, these activities have to be performed throughout the development lifecycle of the software system. Here we have a definition of software quality assurance, which is given by ISO and IEC. IEC stands for International Electrotechnical Commission. This standard is ISO IEC 15504. According to this definition, software quality assurance is a supporting process that has to provide the independent assurance in which all the work products, activities, and processes comply with the predefined plan and ISO 15504. It is important to note here that an important condition for the development of any software product is the compliance with any development standard, and this definition requires compliance with the guidelines of the ISO 15504. This model is also called SPICE, that is, it stands for Software Process Improvement and Capability Determination. This model also emphasizes on improving the quality of the software systems by improving the quality of the software processes. Then we discuss the software quality assurance definition by IEEE. According to this definition, software quality assurance is a planned and systematic pattern of all actions necessary to provide adequate confidence that an item or product conforms to established technical requirements. Then a set of activities designed to evaluate the process by which the products are developed or manufactured. We see that according to this definition, software quality assurance is based on planning and the application of a variety of actions that are integrated into all the stages of the software development process. This is done in order to validate the client's confidence that the software product will meet all the technical requirements. Despite its emphasis on planning and systematic implementation, the IEEE's definition confines the scope of software quality assurance in several directions, excluding the maintenance, scheduling, timetable, and budgetary aspects. Therefore, a broader definition of the software quality assurance will deviate from the IEEE's definition in multiple aspects. For example, SQA should not be limited to the development process. Instead, it should be extended to cover the long years of service subsequent to product delivery. Adding issues directly related to software product introduces quality issues that integrate software maintenance functions into the overall conception of software quality assurance. Moreover, software quality assurance actions should not be limited to the technical aspects of the functional requirements, but also should include activities that deal with scheduling and the budgets. The reason behind this expansion in scope is the close relationship between timetable or budget failure and the meeting of functional technical requirements. Very often, when projects are under severe time constraints, professionally dangerous changes that can seriously harm the prospects of meeting the functional requirements are made in the project schedule. Similarly, undesirable results can be expected with projects that are under budgetary constraints and unable to cope with the inadequate resources allocated to the project and its maintenance. So here is the expanded definition of software quality assurance. According to this definition, software quality assurance is a systematic, planned set of actions necessary to provide adequate confidence that the software development process or the maintenance process of a software product conform to the established functional technical requirements as well as with the managerial requirements of keeping the schedule and operating within the budgetary confines. We see that the expanded definition of software quality assurance emphasizes on the maintenance process, the fulfillment of managerial requirements, schedules, and budgets in addition to the characteristics defined in the IEEE's definition of software quality assurance. Here we see a comparison of the elements of the expanded definition of um, software quality assurance with the definition given by IEEE and the relevant ISO 9000 sections and the relevant requirements from the Software Engineering Institute's capability maturity model. So we see that the SQ's expanded definition states that systematic planned actions are required. We see here that this aspect has also been addressed by the IEEE's software quality assurance definition, and a plus sign actually indicates that this aspect has been covered in that specific definition of the IEEE. Then here in the third column, we see that there is some information regarding the relevant sections from ISO 9000. So it shows that this is related to the management responsibilities section, which is section 4.1, similarly quality systems 4.2, and contract review section, which is 4.3. Similarly, this is related to the relevant requirements by the Software Engineering Institute's CMM model, which is related to software quality management, requirements management, software project planning, software tracking, and oversight. Then we see that the expanded definition of the software quality assurance states that deals with the process of software development, and this is also addressed by the IEEE's software quality assurance definition. And the relevant section of the ISO model is contract review, which is section 4.3, design control, control of customer supplied product, process control, inspection and testing, control of non-conforming products, control of quality records, and statistical techniques. Similarly, the relevant requirements from CMM are requirements management, software planning, software project planning, software tracking and oversight, software configuration management, software product engineering, peer review, software subcontractor management, uh, quantitative process management, software quality management. Similarly, the SQA expanded definition states that deals with the software maintenance. And we can see here in this slide that this is not uh, addressed by this SQA's definition given by IEEE. So the expanded definition, in fact, emphasizes on the maintenance aspects. And the relevant sections for from the ISO's 9000 model, they are again the contract review, management concern, which is actually section 4.3.2c, and process control, which is section 4.9, servicing and statistical techniques. Similarly, the relevant CMM requirements are again requirements management, software project planning, software tracking and oversight that we also saw previously. Similarly, software product engineering, quantitative process management, software quality management. Then the expanded definition at number 4 states that deals with the functional technical requirements. So again, we see a plus sign here, which indicates that this requirement or this particular aspect has been addressed in the IEEE software quality assurance definition. And again, we see the relevant sections from ISO 9000 model. Similarly, there are again some requirements that are related to that are indicated in CMM model. Similarly, at number 5, we see that deals with the scheduling requirements. Now, it is important to note here that scheduling requirements that is not addressed in the IEEE software quality assurance definition. So it means that this is in fact something additional that makes this definition and expanded definition. And again, contract review management concerns that we also saw at number 3, they were also related to this. Similarly, identifying the schedule, suppliers review of progress of software development, they are in fact they are in fact the relevant from the relevant sections of ISO 9000, and the related CMM requirements. They are requirements management, software project planning, software tracking, and oversight. Then in the end, the last uh, uh, aspect is that it deals with the budgetary constraints. Again, this aspect has not been covered in the IEEE's definition of software quality assurance. And the relevant section here is identifying the schedule. Whereas the relevant CMM requirements are again requirements management, software project planning, software tracking, and oversight. Here we will distinguish between the software quality assurance and software quality control. In fact, the two terms are constantly repeated within the context of software quality. Apparently, the two terms seem synonymous, but that's not the case actually. In fact, these two terms represent separate and distinct concepts. So we first discuss quality control. Quality control is defined as a set of activities designed to evaluate the quality of a developed or manufactured product. In other words, quality control, inspection, and other activities take place as the development or manufacturing of the product is completed, yet before the product is shipped to the client. So this can be considered exactly in the context of software development, where software is tested or quality control activities are applied on the software product before the product is deployed at the customer's site. On the other hand, the quality assurance activities prevent the causes of errors and they focus on detection and correction of those errors early in the development process. As a result, quality assurance activities substantially reduce the rate of products that do not qualify for shipment and at the same time reduce the cost of guaranteeing quality in most cases. So here again, if we look this into the context of software quality assurance, so we have to apply the quality assurance activities on the development process of the software systems. So here we see that the quality assurance activities are process focused, whereas quality control activities are product focused. That is, the quality assurance activities are applied throughout the development process, whereas the quality control activities are applied when the product is developed. Also, the quality assurance activities mainly aim at preventing the defects, whereas quality control activities are meant for detection of defects or errors. Moreover, the quality control activities are adopted organization-wide, whereas the quality control activities they're applied on products or projects. So, to sum up, we can say that the quality control and quality assurance activities serve different objectives, where quality control activities are uh, only performed as a part of the total range of quality assurance activities. The objectives of software quality assurance activities refer to the functional, managerial, and economic aspects of software development and software maintenance. In fact, there are twofold objectives of performing software quality assurance activities during the software development processes. These objectives can be classified as the process-oriented objectives, that is, the objectives that are related to software development process, and the product-oriented objectives, or they are also called as the software maintenance-oriented objectives. So the software development or process-oriented objectives include the first objective is to assure to an acceptable level of confidence that the software will conform to functional technical requirements. Then the second objective is uh, assuring with an acceptable level of confidence that the software conform to managerial scheduling and budgetary requirements. So here we see that besides functional technical requirements, the emphasis is also on managerial scheduling and budgetary requirements. Then the third process-oriented objective is initiating and managing of activities for the improvement and greater efficiency of software development and software quality assurance activities. This means improving the prospects that the functional and managerial requirements will be achieved while reducing the cost of carrying out the software development and software quality assurance activities. Then the second type of objectives that we discuss here is a software maintenance or product-oriented objectives. And according to these objectives, we have to assure with an acceptable level of confidence that the software maintenance activities will conform to the functional technical requirements. So here the emphasis is on performing the maintenance activities, and those activities they have to be in accordance with the functional technical requirements. Then the second objective is assuring with an acceptable level of confidence that the software maintenance activities will conform to managerial scheduling and budgetary requirements. And the last objective here is initiating and managing activities to improve and increase the efficiency of software maintenance and software quality assurance activities. This involves improving the prospects of achieving functional and managerial requirements while reducing the costs. Here we will discuss the significance of the software quality assurance group and the quality assurance activities performed by this group. Usually in a software development organization, the software quality assurance activities are performed by a dedicated group which is mainly responsible for performing the quality assurance activities, and this group is called the software quality assurance group. So the aim of the SQ group is to assist the software teams in achieving high quality end products. The Software Engineering Institute recommends a set of software quality assurance activities that address quality assurance, planning, oversight, record keeping, analysis, and reporting. So the software quality assurance group performs different activities. For example, this group prepares a software quality assurance plan for a project. Similarly, the SQA group participates in development of the project software process description, and this group reviews software engineering activities to verify compliance with the defined software processes. Similarly, it audits the designated software work products to verify compliance with those defined as part of the software process, and ensures that deviations in software work and work products are documented and handled according to a documented procedure. And finally, the SQ group records any non-compliance during the development procedures, and reports the deviations from the procedures to the higher management of the organization. We will discuss each of the tasks of the software quality assurance group in upcoming slides. So the first activity is that the software quality assurance group prepares an SQA plan for a project. The plan is developed during project planning and is reviewed by all the interested parties or stakeholders. The quality assurance activities are performed by the software engineering team, and the software quality assurance group are in fact governed by the plan. That is, all the activities that are related to the quality assurance, they will be according to this plan. The plan identifies many important aspects of quality assurance, such as it includes the list of the evaluations to be performed. Similarly, it includes the information about audits and reviews to be performed. This is important to decide that, for example, when the audits and review activities are to be performed, at which stage it will be performed. For example, we will perform requirements reviews, we will perform design reviews, or at what time we will be performing the audit of a particular activity. And similarly, it is important to identify or define here that who will be performing these activities, so that necessary resources could be arranged by that time to perform these activities. Similarly, standards that are applicable to the project. Such standards have to be identified so that they could be followed. Then procedures for error reporting and tracking. For example, like what should be the mechanism for reporting the errors, like if the quality assurance team identifies any errors, so whom should those errors be reported. Then documents to be produced by the software quality assurance group, and the amount of feedback provided to the software project team as a result of the quality assurance activities, so that the team could plan the future activities accordingly. Then the second activity performed by the software quality assurance group is that this group participates in the development of the project's software process description. That is, the software team selects a process for the work to be performed, and the software quality assurance group reviews the process description for compliance with organizational policy. Similarly, its compliance with the internal software standards, some externally imposed standards, for example, ISO 9001, and other parts of the software project plan. Then the next activity is that the SQ group reviews software engineering activities to verify compliance with the defined software processes. That is, the SQ group reviews selected work products, identifies and tracks deviations while the development of those work products. Then the next activity is that the SQ group audits designated software work products to verify compliance with those defined as part of the software process. That is, the SQ group verifies that corrections in the work products have been made, and periodically reports the results of its work to the project managers or the higher management. Similarly, this group ensures that deviations in software work and work products are documented and handled according to the documented procedure. There might be deviations during the development processes from the defined processes. So deviations in the project plan, for similarly project description, applicable standards, are deviations from any technical guidelines. They have to be documented and reported. Then the last activity is of this group is that this group records any non-compliance and reports that non-compliance to the senior management. So that's all about our discussion on the activities performed by software quality assurance group, and this also concludes our lecture. So in this lecture, we discussed the definitions of software quality assurance, and we compared those definitions with each other. Similarly, we discussed the objectives of software quality assurance activities, and we also discussed the activities performed by software quality assurance group. The materials in this video are based on these two books. The first book is Software Quality Assurance from Theory to Implementation by Daniel Gallen, whereas the second book is titled Software Engineering, a Practitioner's Approach by Roger S. Pressman. For more details, you can consult these books. Thank you.